Oh, don't start to rain. All right, so my plan today was, it is literally raining now though, for my box truck, for my second power system, which I'll explain in a bit. I wanted to put in a solar port here for my additional portable solar panel that I'm using. So I have this, is just like a little XT60 port. So yes, I was going to install this, but it is still raining a little bit, and it always seems to be on the days when I need to do things outside. So I'm going to go inside and I'm going to break down what I'm going to do and hope this rain pauses or stops. Let's go inside. Let me break down what I'm doing. So underneath here, my original plan was to install a second power system for just my office equipment. It's going to have a second battery, second inverter, second set of portable solar panels that I was going to plug into the outside. So I have basically an entry gland from the outside to the inside. Then I'm going to drill a hole in the side of the truck so that I can get that solar, so I can just connect that portable solar panel whenever I need to and top up this internal secondary system. So all I need to do is drill a hole or two holes next to each other that will allow this entry gland to go in. Then I'm going to screw it in, and then I'm going to seal it, Sikaflex it around the outside so it is watertight. I think I will do it this way. Then I can just plug in my portable solar on the side of my truck. So it should be pretty simple. But with the weather being the way that it is, it's just never as simple as I would like. So I'm just going to get my drill bit now. Yeah, I think two of them next to each other. Two holes and a little bit of filing it down. I think we'll probably be good. I've got two options. I can do the hole next to where the grid power comes in. That would probably look neater, but it's a little bit more dangerous because I've got to get behind the wires of the inverter and stuff like that. Or I can do it further along, which would be less neat, maybe 2 feet away, but I'll have full access. Yeah, I think doing it 2 feet away is going to be better. So that's what I'm going to try and do now. If I drill from the inside out, it will probably split. I need to do from the outside in. All right, so this is what we're looking at. Here's my inverter closet. The grid power is over towards the left. So as an estimation, 2 foot away is more than enough. It's probably going to be 1.5 feet, I think. I'm going to do a hole 18 inches away from where the grid power comes in. And I also just need to make sure I have screws to screw it in, stainless steel screws. That's a question. Okay, they're the ones I'm going to use. I think they're stainless steel. So 16 inches. So here's what I'm thinking is 18 inches away from this. It's approximately here. Same level. Maybe 16 inches is going to be there. It's just underneath the window there. So just underneath the window. Yeah, that's perfect. So here's where I'm going to do it. Underneath the window. I hate putting holes in the truck. I hate putting holes in the truck. If this just goes in as is, I'm gonna be very happy. Oh shit, that's fucking great. Just push it in, I think, pretty much. Oh man, really? Oh, so close. So close. There it is. I hate it so much. I can't even begin to tell you how much I hate it. But there you go. Yes. There we have it. Okay, there we go. It's definitely at an angle. Okay. I think we got it. So I'm going to pre-drill to shut up Dave, mainly Dave from Van Life Meow, because he was saying about that I never pre-drill, so here we go. Minimal. Yes, it made it easier. She bought some Sikaflex, but I've got some flexible RV sealant already in the gun, so I'm going to see if that works first. I'm not sure whether it will, but let's see. Let's see. I don't know. I don't even know whether this gun's going to work. A lot of cracking sounds. So instead I'm using Sikaflex 221 to pop the top of this as well. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Professional. It's white. Okay. What I have done is, because I'm not 100% sure whether the screws are stainless steel or not, so I decided to put the Sikaflex on there as well. I'm going to scrape off the excess. I managed to scrape off, I had this little tool just to edge around it, which looks better than it did before with all the gloopiness. And I'll just scrape this a little bit and clean it up at a later date, but at the end of the day it's done, even if it is wonky as fuck. And now what I can do is I can, once this has dried a little bit, I'm pretty impatient so I'll probably just end up doing it straight away, but I can bring my power bank inside and attach my solar panel in here and charge up my extra power bank. So cut to Chris in the future doing that, which for me will be about 2 minutes, because like I said, I'm super impatient. All right. Here is the temporary spot. Temporary spot for this for now, but now what I can do is plug in the solar. Okay. And just my plugs. Okay. And then I'm going to go outside. I'm going to plug in the solar panel. Beautiful. So as of right now, it is cloudy AF. We're getting 49 watts in, which is very, very little, but considering how it's overcast and it's pretty much evening right now, I will take it. I will take it. But it works. On my main solar panels, which are 1160 watts, I'm getting 100 watts in. So that's about right that I'm getting 50 watts on this one, because this is a 600 watt panel. So yeah, it works. We're all good. I don't need to constantly bring this outside to charge it up. Definitely needs to be tidied up, but love myself some free power. There you go, 50 watts coming through on an overcast day. It would take 11 hours to finally top this up, but I'm already 83%. This is a 3000 watt hour battery, so there's more than enough in there. And then tomorrow we've got the whole day to be able to charge it up from the solar. So very happy. So I'm going to vacuum up, I'm going to tidy up and put all my tools away. But phase 2 of my electrical is underway. Very soon you're going to see me replace my inverter and my batteries, because that is next on my list. So this is the second circuitry that I'm having, and my first circuitry is going to be removed, but that is for another video. Thank you for joining me. For now, I'm clocking out.